Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's Shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker, the mage. Spinning gears, let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. Closely as the filament spins, a wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech, where the sparks may fly. In the streamer's den, there's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each bridge he creates, while the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future, no two prints the same.
My Stream Deck is not responding to anything. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? That's interesting. I wonder what's going on here. Oh, I bet you I know what the heck happened. I had a tablet plugged in, and I bet you that is messing with things. Yeah, so I do have a drawing tablet here. This is like really, really, really big. So I'm going to get a smaller one. The problem with this is when I do anything on here, it does all three screens, and I can't do that. Anyway, welcome in. How's everybody doing? You're obsessed. What are you obsessed? Oh, watch streak on the 7-stream watch streak. Welcome in, Cruise and Grill. How are you doing today? Geeky Jack, how are you doing, my friend? Build a Robot. How are you, my friend? I don't know how to say how are you doing? I know I butchered that very, very badly. I know. I apologize. I'm sorry. You're working on an idea. It's just a made-up name. Yeah. So, here's a battery for this, right? But the problem is, it has a wrong type of connector. So we're gonna have to find out what kind of JW. All right, I'll call you JW. How's that? Is that good for you? Yeah. Anyway, so welcome in. Yeah, my Stream Deck is not up and running. We gotta figure out what's going on here. I mean, that's not important, but still. See what's going on here. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back. Are we back? Yes. Yes, we're back. Okay. So, what's on the agenda for today? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea what's on the agenda today. I was doing some more cleaning up here, but oh yeah, okay. Get this. Oh, what's printing? We'll start off with what's printing. Yeah. Let's see if this is still in here. Paste. There we go. We can go to that. And did somebody's here. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It's a UPS. I had to order some. I had to order some new safety vests and stuff for work, and so yeah, they were supposed to have been here on Saturday. Anyway, so yes, so now I can be highly visible when I'm in industrial areas. Usually doesn't. It's the power plants. Some of the power plants and the coal mines I go to, they're the ones that are really sticklers about it. So this is what's printing right now. This is the Christmas tree storage, decor and storage from a Bearded Printer. That is on the Bamboo right now, and over on the Max is a Xbox Series S wall mount stand. That's printing in nylon right now because I want to use that. Gotta use that nylon up. But that's to mount onto the wall. So that is this Christmas tree right now. This Christmas tree is pretty cool. It is from a Bearded Printer, and it's a little storage bin. I'm printing all three sizes. There's a large one, a medium, and a small one. And I'm printing the large one right now. I'm going to use the Witchcraft and probably the Galaxy. What is it? They're dark green or blue. What is that called? I don't know what it's called. Is it in here? No, here it is. So yeah, I think these two colors will go good together. They have that nice shine to it. So I'm using, this is going to be, we're going to alternate the colors. And I'm printing it for my sister to go into her new shop. Adding a reptile heater. What are you adding a heater to a dryer for? Oh, for drying. Okay. Well, make sure you head over, give a Bearded Printer a follow, download the model, print it. We're going to start getting into the Christmassy stuff. We might do, I was thinking about trying to figure out what to do for an ornament to have printed out there for everybody. But yeah, this is just kind of a random Tuesday. What did we call it before? Random Tuesdayness or random something? We did something. I can't remember what it is. I think everybody's having a beautiful day today, though. So let's get into. Oh, I know what I want to do. We'll fire up X-Lights. Remember last year for the Christmas special? We had a TV right here. Oh, you can't see that. We had a TV here in the background. We need to do the same thing. We need to put our little thing up there. So maybe we can do that a little bit. And then maybe we'll work on the watch a little bit today. I figured out how to do the IDEX. All right. So I was wondering about how to do the sliding, because we have to have one. One's going to be stationary. One plate's going to be stationary. One mount. Well, as far as it's going to be, we're not going to be able to move it in the Z. That's one that's going to hold the Bluetooth on. But the other one, for the second head, we have to have that adjustable so we can calibrate it. And I was sitting there trying to figure out. I've been looking and looking and looking for something to do. On the, let me tell you what. Yeah, I'm completely unorganized today. But then again, when am I not? So let me be right. I tell you what. Well, I'll be right back. I'm just all over the place today, huh? Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those days. I didn't work last night. I was going to stream last night. I should have streamed. I should have. It would have been beneficial, but I didn't. But yeah, I didn't work last night. I had a load cancel on me, and then I just said, okay, well, I'm not even going to try to attempt to grab another load. I'll just stay home. Then I ended up seeing that KB3D was on streaming. And I was like, oh, you're kidding me. So I ended up watching Chris stream. And then I remembered that he has Solvo, right? So he's got Solvo. He supplies Solvo. And I was like, oh, I'm going to reach out to him and try to figure out, see if we can get these. Because this is what we're going to do here. Let's get that. Let's see if my overhead is working. We gotta turn that camera on. There we go. We can get the face turned off for this one. All right. Well, look, you can see. There's the nylon printing. That nylon is wet. So that nylon definitely needs to be dried. That's what happens when you try to print something wet. And then we have that printing right now. But anyway, we gotta put that back over there. So the problem that we're having here, or not the problem, the thing that is really getting me is this right here. So if we do, this is a 20 by 60, and sorry for the shaky camera and all that, but this is a 20 by 60, and if we get another one of these in for the machine, for the large machine, I need to find a way to make it. I think I'm just going to use these V rollers, but I need to find a way to mount this. We can easily make this, 3D print this, and put these little V rollers on there. That's fine. We can print one of these too, but my whole thing is it going to be sturdy enough? So KB3D Chris, KB3D does sell Solvo. So I'm going to reach out and see if he has the ability to get these. I've been searching for these plates all over the place, and I cannot find these plates. I wonder if we can get the whole entire unit itself, because that looks like that's like a custom. The extruder here goes into that. So I wonder if we can. I wonder if he can get us this entire assembly. That would make life so much simpler. Because all we need to do is get the 20 by 60. We'd have the assemblies, but then we need to figure out this over here. So, they are doing, so, all right. I was trying to figure out in my head how to make this so we have, because we have the adjustment here, our belt tensioner here. and they are doing exactly what I thought that they would be doing. They're running in between this shaft for the top one. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So that will work. So all we basically really need to do is design a plate right here in the back. That's all we need to do. We just need to design and 3D print a plate that mounts all this together, and then just get our hands on these replacements here. That would be so much easier. Oh, that's so easy. We can use parts off of this. We can use this. Yeah, we can use these tensioners. We'll use these. Well, I might not be able to use these motors, but we'll definitely use these rollers. We can use these belts. Yeah. So we just need to get our hands on these. But then again, I also want to have that printer to where it's printing like 1 millimeter thick nozzles. So would this be able to handle that? No, that's the question. Huh. We need to order in one of those. So maybe we'll do that today. We'll order in one of those. Look, we look at each other. I need to do reduce some mounts in here too. 3D Pro World, how are you doing, my friend? Solvo doesn't have them. No. Why 1 millimeter nozzles? Because I just want to be able to print large stuff. Yeah, I just want to be able to print big. And I think that printer is going to be a 450 build plate, so I think that printer would be perfect. I don't really want to be. I can swap out nozzles if I want to do something small and fine detail, but the whole idea is to be able to print big stuff. Like I want to print vases and things like that and sell them. I just print big home decoration stuff. That's the whole. I think that would be my ultimate goal if I had one. All right. Let's look at extruded aluminum. How much is that? First off, how much is that stuff? Let's go to Amazon, not Prime. Let's go to Amazon. $20 by 60. Oh, right, here we go. 20 by 60 aluminum V-slot. Wait a minute. Do we need a 20 by 60? We really don't. We'd only need like a 20 by 40, because the reason why I was getting a 20 by 60 is because we're gonna run a linear rail in this center. But if we're not gonna run a linear rail on it, we're just gonna run. I'm just gonna run V wheels on it. No rollers on top and bottom. We don't need a 20 by 60. We need like a 20 by 40. That's 400. You have a 0.25 Revo and also coming in. You know, I've played around with a 0.2. I played around with a 0.1 something, and I just couldn't get. I couldn't get it to work. I just couldn't get it to work. I know it was working and all, but it just, yeah, I was having problems with it. I wish we could find, how big do we need that to be? First off, we need to figure out how big this is going to be. We need at least, what is that, 24? We need at least 24 inches. What's 24 inches is what, 500, isn't it? Around 5 something, right? Oh no, we need like a 22. Why can't I can't read anything today. We need at least 22. At least 22 inches. So 22 inches to millimeters is what? So we're looking at 600 millimeter. Yes, 558 millimeters. So 600 mil. So here's a 20 by 40 V-type. That's 2 pieces. I don't need 2 pieces. That is 600. I don't need that. That's 400. I need bigger than 400. That's 500. We need 6. Well, let's see if we can find another. 1.5 is what I played around with. No, it didn't really jam. It just was. I couldn't get it to print well. I think I just wasn't. I just wasn't. I just didn't have the settings right, and then I just ended up moving on. I'm trying to find one for a cheaper price. Well, we're not gonna find one, so let's do a free delivery this weekend, so we'll buy this now. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Let me think about this. That is a 20 by 40, right? That one down the bottom's a 20 by 40. Is it a 20 by 40? Or is that... That's a 20 by 20 on the bottom. So we can't use that. Let's take a look at this guy over here. This is a 20 by 40, but it's not long enough. Wait a minute here. Something is... Where's that other part? Where's that other piece? Oh, that goes straight through the middle. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so that goes straight through the middle. All right, so on the return, the belt goes straight through the middle of this. We got one belt on the back side is right here, and the other one is right here. Is that right? Are we sure about that? I did have a camera somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, see, we got that belt here. That's for the top one. And then we have this one here, but it's like right here, and it goes right through that middle. And there's nothing down here on this. So technically, we could do a V, or we could do a linear on this. I like the idea of linear, but I also like how this setup here is a lot is solid. Now you're upside down. They usually sold as pairs. Well, some I have found that some are not. So anyway, so this is what 600 V slot black tube through them, 20 by 40, 20 series V type. Yeah. 600 millimeters. So we'll buy this now. Okay. All right. That's a 20 by 40. Let's start with, I tell you what we can do. We're going to switch back to this camera. We're gonna take this off. Do I have, oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Why don't I just take these belts completely out? What is going on here? I'm gonna have to set this camera down. There's way too much. Okay, I got way too much stuff going on at once here. Well, I can't get that out. Not unless I get that. Yeah, I can't get that out unless I get this, take this off. I don't have the thing to get that off right now. Okay, all right, let's get into some designing, I guess. We'll get this all mocked up. We'll start the mock-up. The mock-up. I know everything's all chaotic today. I got too much sleep. That's the problem. I got way too much sleep. But on the plus side, I guess with a 600 millimeters, that would give us more room. We can always cut it down, but that would give us more room. That's only what, 50 millimeters? Yeah, I know. Everything's all it's all yeah. My mind's not focused today. I can't focus on anything today. This is done. Oh, that is on there. Wow, is that is on there. Look how much stringiness is on there. That definitely is a heck of a lot of cleaning up to do. Wow. There we go. Oh. Okay. That was definitely that print was not going anywhere. Did you see how tight that how strong that was on there? My goodness. That's nylon for you. Yeah, that nylon is like severely wet. My God, look how wet that nylon is. But that will clean up. We can pull that. That's cleaned up. I'll let it cool down a little bit more, but we can easily clean this all up. I wasn't really too worried about how fancy it is. It's just, no, it's going to go on. The Xbox will go down here and it'll mount to the wall. So, yeah. All right, let's get into some FreeCAD. Not FreeCAD. Why do I keep saying FreeCAD? Let's get into some Fusion. I'll eventually come around. These are the steppers I'm going to be using. These are LDOs. I think they're LDOs, aren't they? No, these are not. These are additive 3D. Our first thing to do is to download a 20 by 40 V-slot. Alex, welcome in. I have no idea what the plan is today. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. It's just one of those random Tuesdays. How are you doing today, my friend? I guess we're going to start working on the IDEX. I've got to figure out how to... I think we have the idea of how to do the motors, do the steppers. Let's check with Solvo. We need... Here's the metal direct drive. But we need the plate. We need that back plate. Let's try... SVO4... This is what we need right here. This is what we need. We need that. And we need this one and then the other one without the adjustment. But the problem is I can't find them. I can't find them. IDEX from scratch, not work on your SVO4, right? Yeah, this is all from scratch. This is a scratch one. Heading home from work and thinking about your upcoming project. Oh yeah, what's your upcoming project? You can share if you want. Wait a minute, how does Voron do it? Voron does it right. Voron. You can do it Voron IDEX, right? Yeah. I'm looking off the screen here. Yeah, yeah. Huh. The Trident. Oh, the Trident. That's a dangerous website. I know. Hesla is welcome in. I already bought something like just 10 minutes ago. You want all of it? The only reason why we need that kit, or why we need that plate, is to be able to adjust the X for the extruder. That's all, because this extruder would stay stationary. This hot end would stay stationary, and then we need one to adjust for, because this one would be adjusted in the software. But yeah, we just need to adjust this one. And that's the only reason. That's the only thing that's really holding us up. We can actually 3D print something that will allow us to do that, right? The custom Quarks Y build with FOC closed loop stepper. Yeah, Z. We need to be able to adjust to Z. Only on the second extruder. Could we? I guess we technically could do that in the software. But we'd have to have two calibrations. Because with the IDEX, with the Solvo, you do the, you calibrate the main one. Once you have your Z calibrated, your Z calibrated on this, and then you use the thumb screw on top to adjust this one up and down to match this. Yeah, I think tool changers do it within the software. Well, that's just a hurdle we'll have to figure out when we get to it. There's really no reason to be getting that figured out right now. I saw T slots. T slot. Well, you know what? We're not really worried if it's T. I just need a reference is all the only thing I'm doing this for. So yeah, I just need that as a reference. Height by width, so it's 20 by 40. I'm not reading this correctly. What's going on here? So, 40 by 20 black solid aluminum, smooth rail texture. All right. Come on, download. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get something done today, right? All right, so let's get the juices flowing. Inductive sensor near the attachment points. Well, there's one on the extruder number 1. We could put it on both, couldn't we? So we are running. No. This is running Clipper. We're running full-blown Clipper, so we can do a lot with it. So yeah, we can play, definitely play around with it. Happy Tuesday, Digital Dragon. Digital Dragon for the resub. Thank you. 13 months. Holy moly. Thank you, my friend. How are you doing today? Thank you for the resub, my friend. And again, happy Veterans Day to you. Yeah, so the tool changers, they do their own calibration per head though, right? Longer based on yesterday's stream. Yeah, I was a little surprised when I woke up to see you streaming. I was like, oh. All right, so this is not the correct. Profile, but it will work for our needs as long as our sides. Yeah, we can adjust if we need to, but we're good on that. Front. Okay. Or a known probe switch flipped in by a servo, like on a few CNC mills. Yeah, definitely trying to get back in the groove. I took last night off. I end up. I was going to stream last night, but I end up getting sucked into the Z and Z show and KB3D. And then last time I was playing a video game while I was watching both streams, and then I just end up going to bed. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I know, right? The problem with all that, with the whole yesterday jam-packed, we had Digital Dragon to stream in, and then KB3D, and then Mutant Zombie. And the problem with being a streamer and a viewer is, it's like, yeah, all right. I went and did some things last night, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home and stream, and I see everybody who's on. I'm like, oh, I want to stream, but I want to watch everybody too. So it's like, because not only do I have my own channel here, but I'm a big fan of other streamers and what they bring in their content. So it's hard sometimes because like, what do you do? Okay, so the first thing we need to figure out is how are we going to do these plates? We really need to get some measurements is what I really need to do. I need to pull these plates off. It'd be nice if I could reuse. Yeah, I know, right? It's just so hard because I enjoy everybody's stream. And especially when I go into other channels, I go there as a viewer. I'm there to view it. I'm it's like, yeah, entertainment's awesome. I have a vision for this, I do, but I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how to start it. We need plates at the end of this. Now, so this is not, I don't know what the length of this is, so that's not really relevant. But we need to figure out a way. I guess we can do this. Let's do, yeah, that's the same material. That's the same material. Well, not material, but it's the same size. So if we can do something like, let's take this T-slot and move and copy this. So we just ordered a 600 mil we just ordered a 600 mil T slot. And if we run that at, we definitely run it out. So it's 550, right? 550 is what we need. But a 600 would be a little bit better because we can run it out past it a little bit. And then that way we can run our stepper, we can run our steppers inside, and then we can have our adjustment, our belt tensioner on the outside farther away. We have to have a roller up on, oh no, there is no roller on top. All right, so, okay, I think I got things figured out. I think I'm getting things figured out. We'll bring that out to 25. We're going to have to, we'll look into the Trident and we'll look into the Vorons. He said Steve Builds did one, right? So I'll do some research on that. We can always make our own. We can always 3D print our own. We'll just have to get like two small little rails, two small little pins, like round shafts, and with some bearings, and we can adjust it that way. So making one is not the problem. It's just trying to simplify it. So if we go, let's do 285. Yeah, so we'll do 285 that way, and I'll bring this in. It's 20. We'll do 24. Oh, did you get most of it all printed? You had a few parts fail. So 24. So 285 and 24. Hit OK on that. And then we're going to do another one. This shouldn't really be. This shouldn't be a hard build, to be honest with you. It really shouldn't. I just need to. Oh crap! I just need to figure out the approach that we're going to take. And that was what, 285. 285. And that is, what do we say, 24, wasn't it? Negative 24. I just ordered the aluminum, and that's really the only thing we really need. We have the motors. I'm going to need to get a wiring kit for JST connectors, some crimpers, some wires. So probably next week, maybe this weekend, we'll start. I already have the board and everything out of the machine. So maybe what we'll do this weekend, we'll start working on getting the board in place, getting the getting everything wired, I guess. Start get most of it all wired. Here in the next like 2 or 3 days, we'll get this part here figured out. And yeah, is there anything off of, I can use the parts, the bearings and stuff like that off of that other printer, or donor printer. I really need to mess around with Clipper though. I got to learn Clipper. I got to get in there and start figuring things out with that. You know what? It might be a good thing that we're actually going 600. We don't need to cut this down because there are support brackets on this, and we'll be able to go past those support brackets. Oh boy. So how do we want to do this? So we got a bunch of these, right? Here's the rollers for the sides. We also have to think about putting, oh boy. Where's our motors at? Is that, I can't remember if this is dual motor or not. Yes, it is. All right, so that is dual motor for the Z. For the gantry, has dual motors, and then it also has a belt that goes across the top of it too. So we'd have to figure that out. We need to model this in. This is gonna be a little bit. This is gonna challenge me a little bit, to be honest with you. This is really gonna challenge me. It's not going to be too bad, but it will definitely make me think. Because we're designing a printer, right? I mean, we're designing a modification, so yeah, it'd be more like of a modification. Because I'm not designing a full-blown printer. We're using the frame of a printer. We're taking bits and pieces off of another gantry, like ideas from another gantry, and applying it to a machine that does not have one. That doesn't have one. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. I guess the thing to do is we need to make sure this is 600 millimeters. That will probably be the best thing to do. Is if we actually have this set up, mocked up for that other printer, that's probably the best way to go. Where did my tape measure go? (16 and 3). 16 7/8 millimeters. So 428 millimeters. This needs to be 428 millimeters. I know we can design machines. We've already designed like several, like what, at least 2 printers, I think it was, isn't it? We had that one fold-up printer. Let's do this. $428, so that'd be 216. No, it would be 216. Do 214. All right, so let's unhide that. This needs to be moved. We'll finish that sketch. So that's moved in 51. And we need to figure out how far this is. What, is this 600? That'd be awesome if it was 600. Let's measure it from here to there. It's 609.60, is that right? From there to there, yeah. So, okay. Where's my calculator at? And this is 609.6. So we need to take 4.8 off on each side. Negative 4.8. And that is negative 4.8. Courageous Brit, how are you doing, my friend? I gotta be honest with you. That idea you sent to me about with the berry thing, that's got my brain all racked up trying to figure out how to do that. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't be done. It can be done. But to make it print friendly for people. It's a good idea. I like that idea. How are you doing, my friend? We are making a, we're taking my large printer, right? That the large Creality CRM4, we're turning it into an IDEX. So basically what we did was I just said to hell with Creality. I'm tired of trying to get this fixed, and it hasn't ran in quite a while. So we're just ripped the guts out of it, and we're basically using the frame, and we're throwing in a Kraken. We're throwing this board into it, and we're going to make it into an IDEX. So why not? I mean, I love my Solvo IDEX. Better not put that near a magnet. So now the idea is to make a bigger one. So it's going to be a 450 build the build plate on the on this IDEX is going to be a 450, so it's going to be a pretty big IDEX. But my whole, I want to run large nozzles, like at least a 1 millimeter, like anywhere from like a 0.2 to not 0.2, from a 0.8 up to a 1.2. That's my size of nozzles I want to run with it. Yeah. We'll definitely work. I got to get it figured out. I have an idea how to do it, and then I'll run it by you. It's cool though. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that idea. All right, so with the IDEX, I want to be able to, with the large IDEX, I want to print vases. Right, that's my whole thing. Is I want to print large, big, like household stuff to sell. That's the whole point of making this, to be able to print with the large nozzles. And one of the things I really like is I like layer lines, to be honest with you. I like especially when you do like vases and stuff like that. I like the nice thick layer lines. But trying to get the gears rolling on where to start, that's the issue I'm having here. I have it all up here, but trying to get it from here to the computer is challenging me today. It is what it is. That is up to spec as far as our width and our length of the extruder that is going to be arriving here on Friday. Yeah, mobile stuff is definitely. I know that's one of the issues I have is I'll be driving down the road, listening to somebody, and then all of a sudden it'll just like glitch. Most of the time, what I find. Most of the time, I'm on audio only, and I'll drop my quality down, and I'm on audio only, so I don't see what's like on screen all the time, because obviously I'm driving. Safety is priority. So I listen to everybody like a podcast. So if anybody ever like responds, if anybody says anything to me, if I don't usually respond, it's because I'm driving down the road. The Eastern Seaboard had some serious internet outages last night. My internet's been pretty good ever since they did fix it. I got a new modem, by the way. So my modem that I had from my provider was like 6 years old. So they finally upgraded that. Everything seems to be going fine here. I'm not dropping any network issues or anything like that. So everything seems to be going pretty good so far. They did work on some new wiring down the street. So yeah, fingers crossed, right? So how does this go? Let's look at this one over here. See, that's got one wheel on the inside, two on the outside. So I guess we can go like this. And that goes up on top, right? Yeah. Yeah, so two rulers on the outside, one on the inside. This plate for the, what is this called again? The lead screw, or not lead screw, the screw thingy, whatever. So that's up on top, because when this comes down, yeah, because when this comes down, the stepper's on the bottom, and it comes down like so. Maybe not the whole way. There's that coupler's like right there. The lead screw nut mount. Thank you, my friend. Someone found the rainbow roots. What? What the heck is a rainbow roots? This is gonna be a challenge. Digital Dragon. I'm definitely stepping way out of my comfort zone on this one. The modeling part's not really, but when I start playing around with the whole clipper, and that's going to be definitely outside of my yeah, because it's not like that's clipper. The Solvo, I changed that over to clipper, but that was straightforward, easy peasy thing. This is completely different. Not different, more custom. But I guess I could use the same way that's set up, just transfer, yeah. We'll get it figured out. Rainbow roots, carbon fiber. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Someone found the rainbow roots. What did I do? I haven't printed with anything carbon fiber lately, so I didn't do it. Fiber optics. All right, so that's all right. So now it's making sense. Yeah. We do have carbon fiber, or not carbon fiber. Now you got me saying it. Made some shelves for a friend's attic, so lots of welding, huh? We were going to get into some welding this on the stream, but I wanted to do a bunch of streams out in my shop, but I just didn't get to it this year. We'll have to do it next summer. Don't know if we. You have to unbox your welder. I want to take a welder and see if I can throw it on a CNC. You even have a project for when you learn to use it. All right, so let's try to get something going here. Let's get this turned off. We're going to do 2 plates the way this is, so that should be pretty straightforward, right? Let's start getting some measurements here. I promise y'all I will get something. No, we will try to get something done today. Where's my... But those of you who've been in my channel for a while know the process that we go through here. We have a little bit of like stallmates. We're kind of getting things figured out. And then once I find a path, then we just go for it. We send it. So these wheels are 24 millimeters. So that's good to know. That's only 3 millimeters thick. We need to order some ASA for this. What color ASA? Let's go to Polymaker real quick while my... What was that? Teenager makes first innovating quest for unlimited energy. That's interesting. Polymaker filament. I really like Polymaker's ASA. I've been kind of really And I have a free coupon. I really want to try this Fiberon, but we're going to do filaments, we're going to do ASA. I have a full roll of the Galaxy Red. I haven't even opened it yet. And I still have like a quarter of a roll of the red. We could do that. There is a black Galaxy, but I don't think. Well, you can get it with that coupon. We got the regular. White Custom, how are you doing today? I know, right? It's like ABS but better. Prints so smooth. I've been printing a lot with it lately. Like the burn barrel is in the ASA. All the parts that I did for our coil winder is all ASA. Where is that at? I haven't even opened it. Here's how, like, I just got the roll in from them too. But yeah, this is all the Galaxy Red, the Red Galaxy, all Polymaker ASA. Awesome. It's just awesome stuff, right? Awesome stuff. Prints very, very, very beautifully. And again, this is for a project we have. I need to get the electronics in for it. I might be able to get away with using a nano for this, to be honest. I think we'll have to take a look at it. But yeah, what color should we do this project in? So everything's all black, right? It's the Creality M4. If y'all don't know what machine this is, it's the one I got sitting down here below. I'll bring it up real quick. I don't even know if they even have it on their website anymore. But they label it as their industrial printer. Darn pop-ups like crazy. See, you can't. I don't even think you can get. I don't think you can get it anymore. But this is it. Well, you can get it, but I don't think they sell it on their. I don't think they sell it anymore. So this, I have some serious issues with this bed. It just doesn't hold. It's just not holding the bed mesh. You got your clear Polymaker pet sheet. You need to get a new printer for some more exotic materials. Yeah, so this is a 450. Actually, it's 470. The build plate on this is 470. But in their slicer and stuff, they have it dropped down to a 450. You can take it to a 470. For waiting on some laser cut parts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can get this from them anymore. Oh, maybe we can. Yeah, here it is. Yep. So you can connect this. There's a bunch of different things you can do with this. But we got the linear rails for the bed. We got like this massive 30 days of constantly steady printing, strong and precise motor. Okay. You can connect these all together, right? So you can do USB-C, LAN printing, the way I do it. Print drive, but they also have it where I don't see it in here. And this was not, mine came with a completely different setup. We were trying to figure it out one day. But you can connect, so you can take this, you can have this as your hub, and you can, using an Ethernet, you can actually connect other printers to this. And this could be, this printer is your like hub. It's really weird how they have it all set up. I've never had to use anything like that, but yeah, their support was terrible with this. Just terrible. So I got fed up with it, and that's where we're at now. But with the machine being all black, I'm going to take off the front nameplate that says Creality on it, and I'm going to put probably Kriken or Big Tree Tech or something. I don't know. I'll change the logo up the front. You have a stainless steel cube. You have to TIG. Oh, I love TIG welding. You're back. Welcome back, my friend. It does. It does get worse and worse. Most of my, yeah. It's just terrible, isn't it? You'd think, like, it'd be so easier, so much. But then again, if you're in a heavily populated area, you could be having bandwidth issues, I guess. I think so. We'll find out tonight. I gotta go to Jersey City tonight. So I'll see. I'll probably be listening to some people will probably be on while I'm out that way. Yeah, because I'll probably be out that way around 11 o'clock at night. So somebody should be on. I'll test out the network. Updating all your apps. All right. So, do we do a red? Do we like do a color code? Like this is all black, right? But we got the red. So do we do a red ASA? I have that ASA, but I got that red ASA, that whole other rule of the Red Galaxy. I got that in for our Death Racer. So this is the Red Galaxy. So I have a whole unopened roll of Red Galaxy. I guess we could use that. We're not using that many parts on it, so I guess I have a little bit of a roll left over. How much do I have? Let's see how much do I have. It might be enough for the printer. My pants keep sliding down. These are my work pants, so they're all stretched and everything else. Oh, that's probably light PLA. All right, so that's how much I have left of this particular roll, which I think this would be enough for our mounts. Yeah, I think this would be enough for our mounts. And I have a whole nother brand new unopened roll of this stuff that I got in for the Death Racer. So I should be good. I should be good on that. So we could do that. What, this red here, the one I just had, that's just the Polymakers, just their regular, the regular red. What is this? This is just their. Oh, this is wine red. This is wine red. This is the Poly-Lite wine red. I can't say my W's today. And then we got the Red Galaxy. But yeah, I like that red. I've used this red. Oh, you know what? This red right here. This is it. I got this in for Christmas last year. And yeah, this is the wine red. Yeah, I do like that. I really want to try another red I want to try is the Zombie Hedgehog red. That one, his new rule, I was looking at that. That's a nice colored red. You have a red out too, don't you? There's a nice bold red. I can't remember whose it is. I think it's somebody. It's in the creators. Where's the Oh boy. Do they not have the creators pack anymore? No, it hasn't dropped yet. I think they said in their in Z and Z that it's going to drop, like it's going to come out like in January. I think, or they didn't give a date, but I think it's going to come out right after Christmas. You're building a go-kart soon, huh? Snap his belt and retire his engine. I thought there was I thought they had a Polyterras. Well, we'll look at it another day. I thought they had a creators packs in here. They might have changed all that stuff since they changed everything. Anyway, so yes, that's we can use that red ASA. That will match our circuit board. We have to put red LEDs on it. Okay, I know. I'm sorry, Digital Dragon. The printer doesn't print well unless it has addressable LEDs on it. It's just the way things work nowadays. It will never print right and it will never go fast unless it has LEDs on it. I mean, that's just yeah. So, no, we'll play around with it. There's a Honda Civic. Okay, so we'll use that red. I know, it sounds like I'm stalling, but I'm just kind of, I'm just trying to get the I guess, like just trying to get the gears going here. 24 millimeters is our wheel, right? I'm just messing with you, my friend. They did something in the back end of the clipper again. Our V rollers are what, 24 millimeters? Right? So if we do like 20, we're gonna need to come out 20. So I'm going to bring this out here. That's, oh, whoa. That needs to be moved in. Let's get rid of it, redo it. We're going to bring this out 24. So there's one V-roller. They're called V-rollers? Yeah, they're called V-rollers, right? What is a good tool head for an Ender 3 with wheels? Oh, they upgraded and it stopped. Built the motor for high compression, naturally aspired, but the belt, I think it was 11, only lasted. It didn't last long. What is a good tool head for an Ender 3 with V wheels? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's a Micro Swiss. I was going to switch my... Yeah, I don't have... I do have a an Ender 3 that's still... that I never opened up. It's still in the box. My other two Ender 3s, I donated them to my local school. And then we took the other Ender 3 and tried to convert it into a Core XY, but that didn't get too far, did it? You mean 3D printed? Well, you know what? There's one I really definitely want to try is that the BQ. What is that one that we were playing around with? 3D printed? I don't know. You'd have to pop that question into our Discord, Bang Discord, pop it in there, and we'll have to look into that. We'll do a little bit of research on that and look into it. I don't know offhand. That's our wheel, right? Yeah, I'll think about that, and I'll leave a comment in my Discord. Yeah, exactly, Cruising Girl. What the fans? You want the whole thing? Oh, I completely forgot about the Frankenstein one. What's the one? There's one that comes with the with that Core XY kit. I can't remember what that is though. I don't know. When it comes to like actual parts and stuff for printers, I'm just as lost as everybody else. That's when I turn to people like Digital Dragon and I go into his streams and watch zombie streams. KB3D, Steve Builds. They're all more like the machine itself, right? I'm more of the sit down, relax, and just make something. The stealth burner. I thought about the stealth burner myself. I was going to not on the Creality, on the Creality, but the CRM4, the one that we're working on right now. I was going to put a stealth burner on this. But then while I was looking into the stealth burner kits, then I came across, that's when I came across that this board does IDEX, and that's why I'm like, oh, wait a minute here. We could still do a stealth burner for these, huh? Got to figure out what our height is. I'm missing a bunch of measurements that I need. That's my biggest dilemma. I'm missing a bunch of measurements. But I guess we can still truck on. Because what is? Let me try to get a height here. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that printer out. Where can I put that printer? I guess I can put it up there. So just give me a second and let me get that printer. Yeah. I'll get that printer up here. I'm on an orange soda, Sun-Kissed orange. 0 sugar. Kick. So we'll get this printer moved down here. Oh. Yes, I know, I sound like an old man sometimes, but try moving around with your back all fused together with metal plates and pins and everything else. You can't move as well like you used to. I can't move around like I'm 20 anymore. Let's get this printer up here so we can actually get an idea. Start getting some measurements, because that is the biggest dilemma I'm having. I don't have the measurements. We'll get the Solvo unplugged. I did get my lights in. I got my lights in for our little workstation. This can be put down on the ground just for today. I'll bring it back up later. Oh, my son was looking for some paper. There's a whole bunch of paper right here. I completely forgot to pull dinner. Well, looks like it'll be a pizza night tonight. Okay, this massive amount of a machine, this is going to be fun to try to lift. I remember when this was delivered. The guy had that box. He's like, I need help getting this out of my truck. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, good luck with it. Whew. I mean, just look at the size of that. Look at the size of that plate. That's the build plate. So I definitely want to get the thing back up and running. Oh my god, that needs swept underneath there. We'll get all the dust and cobwebs off of it. I guess we can get turned this way so we can get some measurements that way. Why can't I get this to move? Ugh. Why is it all locked up? All right, so that needs to be that needs to be disassembled. Okay. Wow, this machine's from sitting is gonna need a lot of work. Wow, we're gonna basically redo this whole machine. Yeah, we're gonna have to disassemble this machine. We might have to replace some steppers on here. Well, it is what it is, I guess. This, I can't get this plate to move though. This plate is not. Oh, that plate is not moving. Why is that plate not moving? Well, we'll definitely have to work on that. Definitely have to work on that. I don't know. Well, let's get some measurements. So from the bottom up, that plate to that plate, well, we'll probably use that plate actually. You know that, we could probably use that plate. I bet you we could. So we wouldn't need to, I'm looking at this right now. We don't even really need to make a plate here. We could just have this down here on the bottom. How far down is it from that though? That's the question. We're doing a 20 by 40, right? Right. Oh, we can repurpose those. Oh, we can completely repurpose those. We don't need that. We don't need to make the plates. All we need to do is replace that 20 by 20 with a 20 by 40. We'd have to put the plates though. We would have to make some, oh, that's awesome. That saves money. Oh, are we good now? All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll get that disassembled after stream. We don't need to do the back plate, but we'll probably redo the front plate. So we'll 3D print the front plate. Retro Maker, how are you doing, my friend? We'll 3D print the front plate, and that way we can use that. And then we need to make, let's see here, what are these? They are 42 by 40s. So, it's what, NEMA 17s, right? Yeah. Are these 17s? Are these NEMA 17s? Are these a little bit, welcome back. What is that? Oh, that goes off to that link. Halbies, welcome in. To make a Sharpie Heavy. A BMG extruder, really? You made your first maker chip today. That's awesome, my friend. I was just going through all my maker chips that I collected, getting them all put off over there so we can get them in the little the display thing. These might be what? These might be 27s. Oh, Helpies! I got your model lined up. I have some Christmas trees printing from Bearded Printer, and then after that, then I'm gonna be printing your file that you put up. Your tree. What? No, huh? A remote mount part cooling fan. Where is my... Yeah, it is tricky the first time, right? Once you get that part figured out, you're all good. Here it is. this is going to be the tricky part. This is definitely going to be the tricky part because we need this to sit like right there. We need a longer shaft. Because we're going to have a belt right here, and then we're going to have another belt right here. The bottom belt here is going to pass through, or on the other side, to our belt tensioner. This top belt's going to attach to this pulley, attach to the stepper. So the bottom belt's going to go pass through, and then no, I guess we can keep them at the same height. That's what she said. I like that one. We're gonna have to make this, because right there's where that belt's gonna pass through, so it's gonna be real tight. How much height do we have with this, with the stepper? Where's my darn caliper at? So let me show you let me show you what I mean here. Let me grab that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you found new buttons. How many times did you do that? Did you do that one time, or did you do that multiple times? Well, apparently, for some reason, it has... There we go. I don't know why that... Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, Bob broke it. So, here's how the motor works. Yeah, it did loop for some reason. I don't know why.
There's a raccoon spinning around that is
Things are looping.
Raccoons are very intelligent and can solve problems and remember tasks for up to 3 years.
The Minecraft one did play. It's very small. It's just a little square, just like this little square right here. We'll play it again though. I don't know what, I have no idea what Bob did, but it's not looped. So who knows what Builderbot did. Yeah. See the Minecraft? He has one now you need to save up for. Yeah, yeah, well, it is 500,000. Yeah. Just be careful with that one. You're a little short of points. So do I have to do a multiplier? Helpies, thank you for the cheer, my friend. So, do you just that? Yeah. Are you sure about this button? That's one that you're talking about. Are you sure about this? Just remember what I said. Are you sure about that? I'm not going to tell you what it does. But if that button is pushed, you'll have to deal with it. Maybe it's, I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know why it's lasting that long. There's nothing in here. Maybe it's just the way. Maybe it's how long it lasts. Huh? I don't know. I didn't look at some of the. I didn't look at some of them when I was just putting it. It's a button. You're sure about pushing it?
Points.
I hope so. I forewarned you. So the way the IDEX is set up is we have the steppers, we have the top belt or the bottom. The bottom would be, you know, the bottom one's like that, right? For the belts, for the extruders. And so we have the top one here is connected to one is either extruder A or extruder B. The belt for the second extruder goes past this, and then it goes into the tensioner right here. So when you install this, when we install the servo, not servo, the stepper, we need to take this up through that bottom belt first, and then we need to put this on and then run it through. So the belt actually goes past this. So we need to think about that when we model this. So yeah, this needs to be, how high are these? We might need to get different steppers. Because that's 20 millimeters. What is the measurement on this? 16. Well, that's from there to there. There's a lot more involved in this than I thought there was going to be. I thought this was going to be like just straight through. So, all right, so we're looking at like 12, 13 millimeters for that, and that's 20. Oh no, these will work, because if we're only using half of that extrusion, and that's 20, and these are 20, we can easily gain a little bit more height here with this. We're moving this up. And we could probably do that with that. So yeah, I think we can make it work with these. Means we would need to move this down. This would need to be moved down. I'll say about right there. Six millimeters. Okay. Let's create a copy. And let's take this to 654. That would be, what, 6 millimeters from what other one? So, so we would need to build a plate that connects from here over. Yeah, we would need to build a mount for it here, because the mount that we have already on there is for it to be sideways, but we need it to be this way. So we would need to model this plate up. This is what we would need to model up. This plate right here to correspond with the front plate. So we just need to take this out and then put the stepper like back in here. Actually, no, we'd have to, no, that would be completely separate. That would be all the way at the end because we're doing 600 millimeters, so we can clear that. Your internet decided to die. Thank God for mobile data, right? Is it another shenanigans? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so Build a Robot did a Boom Bears Redemption. Cell phone hookup for main internet. Let's get into the desktop. All right. Claiming you get 200 millibytes a second. All right, Bang Join to get in. This is a channel point redemption. We'll do 3 rounds. I didn't even have ads turned on today. Oh, there. You guys have an ad-free viewing stream experience. All of you. Unless you're seeing ads from Twitch. Bang Join to get in on the action. We got 35 seconds to go.
Do you like this? Do you like this? Well, no more.
Yeah. I'll have to make sure while that game's going that none of those big ones go across. So where's that? HUD right there. 5 seconds. Isn't it interesting how the ads you're seeing on TV and stuff now all have snow in them? little shark got across the screen. Oh no! Pestilence was taken out. Cruising Girl was taken out. It's only down to Digital Dragon and Mishka. Oh no, there's more. How's it? Oh, what just happened? Digital Dragon won. It was the last person to be taken out. Bang join. Get in on the action. That missile was perfect. That would have been perfect. What kind of chaotic stream is this? Not here. 40 seconds. Bang join. Yeah. I'm just going to keep adding stuff like that. I think I have unlimited buttons I can add. It's just...
Go, hit. What's hit?
5 seconds. Bang join. Here we go. How are you playing that? That one is disabled. Oh, I disabled the wrong one. Oh, we got people. Yeah, okay. So who are we down here? Chicken, Cruising Girl, Bitter Robot, Shenanigans, and Pez Liz. Oh no, it's that. Oh, Pestilence, how have you gone with all 3 hearts already? You haven't gotten a single hit. Uh-oh. But we have seen comebacks like this before. Shoka, can you pull this off? Are you able to pull this off? I'll be quite impressed. We have seen this before. Oh no! Pestilence won that one. Alright, I don't know which one this is. Bang join to get in. I'm not sure what round this is. What, 3, I think? Or maybe it might be 4. Who knows? Okay.
One pair of pants later.
Right, 1 pair of pants later. 6 seconds. Bang join. Get in on the action. Where is my studio mode? Cruising Girl. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make it really chaotic right now. So I'm going to go let my dogs out real quick. We will go to the game mode settings. We will do a run a loop. I'm going to let my dogs out. And since it is Tuesday, it is Taco Tuesday, I'm going to add a little bit more chaos to this. Let's turn that down. I'll be right back. I'm going to go let my dogs out.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Out of the street, tacos. All you can eat, lettuce and shells, cheese is meat. It's raining tacos. It's raining tacos. Raining tacos. Raining tacos. It's raining tacos. It's raining tacos. Raining
All right, we got one more round, and then we'll get back to a CAD thing. I want to check something out real quick. Yeah, it is definitely raining tacos. That is the huge redemption, but it will change. It will not always be that one. It will always change. So you never know what you're going to get. Bang join, last round. Last round, and we'll get back. We'll open up the we'll open up the watch. I have an idea. I was thinking about this of what we need to do for the watch in order to make that hinge work. Wasn't it Whack-A-Mole Tuesday or something like that? We started off with a Whack-A-Mole on, no, Wacky Wednesday, Whack-A-Mole Wednesday or something. Yeah, I think it is in the DM. It is Tuesday, right? How many games have we played so far? Oh, Digital Dragon was taken out. Retro Maker. What do you think for Tuesdays, huh? Uh-oh! Pez Liz got some... Well, it's anybody's game right now. Cruising Girl's got one up. You two just took each other out. You got oh! Silverbot! Alright, let's get back into... That was fun. Let's get back into... Get out of this. Get back into chat. Victory! Yes, that was the major... That was the big redemption. That will change. There is... I got 3 or 4 of them. What am I do I have? 3. I got 3. I got 3 of them. But that big redemption, yeah, it will change. You'll never know which one it is, which one of the 3 it is. Oh yeah, I know what we're doing. The watch. Tangled Tuesday. I like that. Okay, so I accidentally closed out the program without saving. I wonder if I can bring that. Well, no, we'll just do. We'll just do a quick sketch, real quick. So. See if we can recover the document. Oh no. I lost it. Yep, I lost it. So we'll have to remake it. Okay. We'll just remake it. And that came out to what? 52, so that's 26. We're gonna come down 10 millimeters. Hit OK. And then let's come out. We'll say 10 for now. I want to, well, no, we should probably bring it out even more. We'll bring it out 20. Let's get the face in here. There we go. So this is our side. Keep that as it is. Let's finish this sketch. There's our body. Let's do a let's do from the top. $38. I'm trying to do this real quick. So that is where, that's the insert, that's where this is going to drop down into. And then if we do the front, or not the front, but the top. That will work for now. I have a feeling I might have just joined that. No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so we're going to take the front of this. Go back into this view. Yeah, I know it's not perfect, but it just hear me out. See, before we had the pin, the pivot joint was like right here, but if we move it down here, we'll be able to open this up. Yeah, we'll be able to open it up that way. Come to the left side, and let's take our Will this work? Do you think this? We need to move this sketch actually. Okay, so let's finish this sketch. We need to move this. We need to put a construction sketch here. And this needs to be moved. About. Yeah, that should work. Now we come in here with this. Select this sketch. We're having a little bit of an issue right here. Before we do that, we need to take this body here and we need to copy it and we need to paste it. And your plan for the ender is to make it a Core XY machine similar to the Voron Switchwire. Funny. That's what. No, basically that's that kit that we did. I don't know. You know, I have mixed feelings on that that Core XY conversion kit. We could finish the build out on it, you know. I have all the stuff to build it. We could finish out that build, right? And I have plenty of motors for our IDEX build. What do you think? Do you think we should finish out that Core XY? Is it worth it? The solution is and is a solution in search of a problem. Part of me wants to get it done, and then the other part of me says no. So you think it is? You think it is worthwhile? All we have to do is wire it up. I mean, the only thing I took the stepper off of it. That's all I did. Took the stepper off of it and I pulled the belt off of it. So I mean, it can all go back together. We should buy it. Yeah, we should do that. One of these days we'll do that. If there's really no content for the stream, I'll do that. Because there are days where I just don't have anything. I just Alright, so that's body number 2, and body number 3 is on the bottom. The body number 2 is so we need to do this. That is going to be our thing, and that is going to be our tool. Okay, and then we should have our body and our body. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with making a 5. I can't do the 5. I need probably about I think it was like around $1,200 worth of programming. I just can't afford that. I'm not going to dish out like $1,200 worth of $1,200 worth of software to try to make a printer. Okay. So we just make it a regular printer. Like I said, all we need to do the wiring. We just need to put the wiring together. We just need to complete it, I guess. We'll use the little board that I have for it that it came with. We have 3 options of extruders. We have that LDO thing. We have the orbiter. We have the orbiter. TechJeeper sent me an extruder, and then we have the extruder that it came with. Why that's showing up. Oh, it's because it's around it. Okay. All right. So let's get rid of that. This is my idea, and if we can do this, we'll put. Put the whole about like right down here. Now remember, this is all going to be resin printed, so we can get away with these. And then if we do a do that. Actually, no, I want to take that even further, don't I? Yeah, so let's get rid of this. Go back into the sketch and edit the sketch. Yeah, maybe what we'll do, we'll save it for like a rainy day project. How's that sound? But I'm thinking if we move the pivot point down here and then we round this off, we're going to have on the back side, on the bottom and the back corner side, we're going to have a little bit of a divot, a little bit of indentation around the hinge area, but I'm okay with that, I guess. We can always smooth this out, and then if we bring in the other body, yeah. So we'll have a little bit on the back side. This obviously will be smoothed out, but we will have a little bit of play in there. What's it look like if we do? This will need to be moved. We will need to do something there. So let's do a sketch off of this. This can definitely be cleaned up. Yeah, we can bring that up here. This will definitely, we can make a tighter tolerance if we need to, but this is just basically showing the idea and if it's going to work or not. Let's set our pivot. But this will allow us to not open it up the whole way. We're still going to have that. We're going to have that problem. No matter where we put that joint, we're going to have that problem. we have to, this is in the way. This is a little tricky. Didn't that play? Yeah, this is definitely tricky. That needs to go more than 90 degrees. It needs to do a 180, but how can we make that do a 180 without sacrificing any more filament, well, not filament, but body. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we can do this. What if we do this? So what if we try... Let's say we don't have the hinge up there. Let's say if we do the hinge, let's set the point. Let's just be yeah, so let's say we set the point back here. Let's say we make a little small hinge here on top. And we open it up this way. What if we do that? You know, so we make a hinge right here, right? And then we open it up this way. I mean, we might be able to get with an offset hinge, we could get that to open up flat. But the thing is, if we have it open up that way, we can expose, we can have a little flap here. Oh, wait a minute, yes. That's how we'll do it. And we'll open up like this. We won't take a big chunk out, like this, only like half of this, just a USB size area. And that will go like right here. And the USB would be exposed. But all this would be solid across here. We wouldn't, this bottom half would be solid. We'd only need a cutout right here, the size of the USB. We can put our little topper thingy right here. And that might, well, we were talking about putting a button there, but I don't think I really want to go with a button. I think that might be too much. We could do that. We could do it that way. We can have this hinge up here, and when it opens up this little flap to allow us to plug the USB in. I think that would be the best way to do it. And then our little handle gizmo thing that chain connects to could be up here on top of this. Yeah. I think that's the way we can do it. But I think we're going to end it there. So I'm going to see who is on. I'll try to be back on again tomorrow. Oh, looks like Chris Pereira is actually in his desk today. There's actually people in there. Let's go over there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I found our raid target. We're heading over to Chris Pereira. Let's start the raid. Everybody, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me today as this chaotic stream. This was quite a chaotic stream. So we're going to head over there and see what they're up to. And I'll try to be back on again tomorrow. At the same time, if I get back in time. So everybody, have a beautiful day.